Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Commander's Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To the air goes Daniels. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown.
Under pressure, and he'll go down, back at the 26-yard line. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Young, he's going to change it up. Here's Young to throw on 2nd down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Dancing to his left. He's got a man, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Young. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Two Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, you know, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A first down throw for Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Sinnott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Young on third down. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Young going to move him around. He'll buy some time right. Lets it fly for Thielen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football. Hoping
to the right side and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And just shutting him off there. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., 97 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 65 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Young here, you can see, changing the play. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. 2nd and 9. Now Daniels. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
This is caught. Touchdown. Austin Eckler from 4 yards out. And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up first and 10 here. Young, he's going to change it up. Able to find Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll come up now on second down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Young to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Commanders force the turnover, and they'll take